Okay then, okay then, okay then. So today we got a mad story. This guy in America is moving wild, bro. Like this guy is just moving unhinged. Like I don't understand what you hope to gain out of this situation. Fam, maybe go viral, but fam, it's wild. So yo, let me read this headline. Wannabe influencer hands out massive machetes to homeless people and is coming to New York City. Now, fam, in the UK, the homeless situation is mad already. You know, like in America, I believe it's the same situation, if not worse. So it's got a bigger population anyway. And the homeless people that you see in America, like especially on them clips and that unhinged, you know, so it's one of them ones like, fam, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you, fam, it's giving homeless people. Some of them are probably like nitty, so they're probably like, you get me, like them kind of people to be on certain substances, you know, and it's giving them machetes, like full on machetes. But you know what, let's read a little bit of the story, yeah? Let's read a little bit of it. A wannabe social media influencer went viral this week when he handed out 18-inch machetes and booze to homeless people in Austin and New Orleans in a bizarre stunt he insisted was for their benefit. Not only did my man give them machetes, but he gave them liquor as well. Like, is my man fried? What's going on, car? Fam, like, you mixing a weapon with a substance that can make people violent. Like, fam, where's your sense, fam? Where is the sense in the situation? Like, I don't understand how you can, like, logically explain the situation, really and truly. Like, you know, well, let's carry on reading. Keith Costello posted a video on Thanksgiving to TikTok and Instagram that garnered more than 14 million views. Here, want one of these? Castillo says that they distributed the potentially deadly weapons. Hell yeah, man. One responded as he accepts the free blade. Like, come on, fam. Like, fam. America's just wild, you know, fam. Like, yo, it's a wild place out there. The wild, wild west, fam. You know, you get me? Like, trust me. The whole country is the wild west, fam, with how it's looking. You know. A caption reads, keeping the homeless in the streets, apparently mocking their plight without a place to call their own. The stainless steel Gordon brand machetes were still wrapped in packaging. Castillo told the Post he purchased them in bulk from online retailer Harbor Freight for less than $5 each. Fam, $5 machetes, you know, he's killing it. In another video posted on November 22nd, Castillo handed out 4 unwrapped machetes alongside handles of vodka to people on an unidentified Big Easy back road. Now, fam, you know what? Let's just watch the videos of what my man's doing here. Let's just see what he's doing, yeah, before we jump to conclusions. But from the headline alone, I kind of jumped to conclusions already, and it's like, yeah, it just sounds wild, innit? It sounds wild.
Can I get one more?
I can't. I gotta give it. I'll tell everybody. Yeah. Hey, one of these. There you go. You're welcome. There you go. This is mine's on steak. You're welcome.
Fam,
Right. There you go.
I don't know. Is it just me, or do you think that, or is this just a wild thing to do? Like, you get me? I know in America it's a bit different with their gun laws and weapon laws and all of them different things. You get me? But even still, it just seems like a wild thing to do. Like, super wild, fam. Look at Donny, fam. Like, my man would just do anything to go viral, I guess. Like, you know, probably putting people's lives in danger, but I don't know, in America, is he even doing something illegal, really and truly? So if he's not breaking the law, it's like, it's not up to him what they do with the machete, but at the end of the day, you kind of put it in their hands. So would there be a situation that maybe, you know, like could have been, I don't know, fam, but fam, so he's got another video here, yeah, Let's see what he's doing in this video. There's another something for the homeless again. So let's see. Maybe he's starting to do something a bit better, more productive.
Let's feed the homeless. Today I'm going to be making something special for people in need. Because of the government shutdown being in effect, there are a lot of struggling people out here. Everyone deserves a good meal, and I'm very grateful to be able to use my privilege to give back however I can.
He's just giving out liquor and cigarettes. This guy's just like, fam, a man said feed the homeless. He's giving out liquor and...
Let's feed the homeless. Today...
Fam, this guy's taking the... Fam, this guy is something else. Look at this mug. Look at this mug. My man is taking liberties because why is he giving out handfuls of cigarettes and liquor to people down on their luck? Like, fam, because you know, okay then, yeah, maybe it might save them a little $5 here or something like that because they don't have to buy it from the shop because they was gonna get it anyway. But fam, why not give them the food and, you know, actually feed the homeless instead of just do some clickbait title and some outrage media to go viral, fam. Like, fam, like, what's going on, fam? Oh my days, America is wild. If this is what these men are on, this is wild, fam. Hella wild. Big shitties and big bottles, aye. Fam. Like, I ain't trying to take the piss, fam, but you're making people be in possession of weapons and be drunk. Like, that's what you giving them two things is leading to. Drunk people with weapons. That is not a good combination. No way you look at it. That's not a good combination, fam. And then it's someone homeless who's probably more down on their luck. You know, so out of the percentage of homeless people, there's probably more likely to be an unhinged person out of that crowd than other situations, if you get what I'm trying to say. Not every person, but the likelihood of finding one out of the 10, for example. And my man's just moving reckless. Like, fam, all I know, fam, if my man was doing this around where I live, fam, obviously you couldn't do that because the UK, we got different laws, but say if I was living here and that was happening, fam, and my little sisters are walking around or going to school or nah, man, you know, like, wild, fam. It's wild, fam. You know what, let's read the rest of this article. Let's see what's happening. Maybe he's got into a bit of trouble, maybe not. He's just going viral and just that's the consequences of his actions, just going viral. Probably some outrage media, but probably still getting paid at the end of the day. In a November 20 post, the influencer distributed 7 machetes that he had termed big ass swords in what he claimed was an effort to keep homeless folks safe. Critics did not react kindly. Oh, like, come on, man, like, fam, gosh. Keeping them safe, no. Making them dangerous, yes. An Instagram user commented. The 29-year-old told the Post he was on a nationwide tour which began in October and is currently in Little Rock, Arkansas, where he is once again handing out alcohol and machetes to the homeless. I have like 30 machetes in my car right now, he said with a laugh. Dude, they're cheap. I travel around boat record in one city and then for my safety go to another city. Do the same there for like 2 weeks and try to travel around, Castillo said. So, wait, fam, the worst thing is, he's coming to your area, arming the homeless, drunken in the homeless, and then getting off for his safety. Like, oh, it's all moving mad. Like, he's coming to your area, putting knives on your streets and getting off for his safety. My man's moving wild, like, fam, look at that mug. Look at that mug. You American. This is the kind of stuff that you gotta deal with. It's crazy. So far, he's armed homeless folks in Austin, New Orleans, and Little Rock. But he has his sights set on larger skylines. I have plans to go to Vegas, Skid Row soon, said Castillo. I shall be in New York in January. I have a lot of friends out there, he said. Go hand out a bunch of machetes and fireballs there too. The fireballs he referred to are 1 ounce bottles of 66 proof cinnamon whiskey. 66 proof whiskey. Fam, the only time I've heard of like them high numbers there is when it comes to like rum. But dark liquor and machetes. Nah, he's moving reckless. He is moving reckless, like, fam. I don't know what you can say to that. Fam, like, he's moving reckless. It's not even like he's giving them little buzz balls or something like that. You know, like some alcohol pop. My man's giving them hard liquor. Hard liquor. You know, hard liquor, fam. Like, fam. Nah, that's crazy. That is crazy, man. The Corpus Christi, Texas native said he spoke to the police about handing out machetes and was assured he wasn't doing anything illegal. There you go. There you go. He's not doing nothing illegal, so it's one of them ones like, is he really doing something wrong? But then when you just look at the situation like from a like objective lens, then I can see where he's not, because say homeless people getting attacked and they can protect themselves, but say if he was just giving them machetes, then fair enough. But you're giving them machetes and you're giving them hard liquor. You get me? That's two combinations that don't mix. You get me? Like, so it's just like, fam, maybe give them a machete and a sandwich, you know, so their brain's working right, and like, you get me, like they got nutrients in for the day, they're not feeling, or you get what I'm trying to say, like, why give them liquor? You get me? It's one of them ones like, fam, it's wild. Castillo also doesn't think he's doing anything immoral and believes the homeless people will not use the blades to hurt him or anyone else. Yeah, Donnie says he bulk records, gives out bare machetes, and then bounces for his own safety. So, like, what's the risk? Who's the risk posed to your safety? Like, who's the risk to your safety? If it's not the dozens of homeless people you just gave machetes to. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So what is Danny trying to say here, fam? Like, it's wild, fam. It's wild. Oh my. These are tools. No, these are for like tool purposes. They have zero intent for what people are claiming they want to do with it, Castillo said. He expressed no second thoughts on handing out alcohol to potential substance abusers. Honestly, I really don't care, bro. It's good for the clicks and views, you know, Castillo said. Gotta do what we gotta do to eat. Now you're just taking a piss. Like, you could have tried justify, like, fam, you could have tried justify it and be like, nah, you know what? Yeah, like, fam, they're gonna get the alcohol anyway. Like, this is how you would justify it, say, if you in that position. They're gonna buy alcohol anyway. So maybe the money that they can save up to, not even save up to, but you can do your argument to be like, yeah, maybe you can buy the food that they want with that money instead of getting a sandwich that maybe they might not like, and they eat half of it and have to throw it because, yeah, they're hungry, but you know what I mean? Like, it's still a person with taste. You get what I'm trying to say? So maybe you could expand it like that, but you saying, oh, it's good for the views and the clicks. Then what happens if something does go left with one of these homeless people and the machete that they got is the one that got from you? Then what happens then? Hopefully that doesn't happen, but if that was the situation, what happens then? You know? Fam. Wild story, fam. Wild story. Oi. That was a nice click on the back, fam. Fucking hell. I feel like a chiropractor, one of them. Anywho, he expressed no second thoughts on handing out alcohol to pretend. Oh no, you already read that bit. Do what we gotta do to eat. The NYPD did not comment on the coming stunt or its legality. Oh my days, I almost butchered that. But law enforcement experts were aghast. That sounds like a cocktail for disaster. Alcohol and machetes. Could we get any dumber? Said retired NYB the Donny, who added that possession of machete isn't against the law. So it's just one of them ones, like, that's the law in the place that you live in. That's New York law or American law, however you want to put it. So Donna's not breaking the law. What can you really say? But then it's like, it's kind of like this situation, though, because is the bartender responsible if you get drunk and then they send you home and then you drive and you crash on the way home? Like, is the bartender responsible in any way? Because if they are, then if something goes left, but if you're not, then maybe, you get me, it's not down to you if you gave someone alcohol what they do when they're under the influence of that alcohol. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's just a recipe for disaster, like Danny was saying, and it, fam. It's just, fam, it's one of them ones. The videos posted to Castillo's Instagram account have long pro forma advertisements for betting company stake in their caption section. My man was doing, fam. My man had a steak ad giving out shitties to the homeless, like, fam, talk about gambling, talk about risk. Hey, that is crazy. Stake, the Austin Police Department, Little Rock Police Department, and the New Orleans Police Department did not respond to requests for comments. So no one's responding. No one cares really and truly. Like, that's what it seems like anyway. It's just one of them things, like, he's not doing anything illegal. We can't do anything about it. But fam, I just find it wild how Donny can just be giving out liquor and shitties, like, okay, the cigarettes and the liquor and that, like, when he's doing it like that, fair enough, it's not the healthiest thing or the best thing to be giving people, but at the end of the day, they're adults, so they can make their own choices. But giving them liquor and machetes, it just seems like a wild thing to do. Because you just need to think about it, like, alcohol tends to make people more aggressive, more violent, more tacked on, them intrusive thoughts. So giving someone a machete in that situation where there might be, it's just, you know what I mean? And everyone knows what I mean. Like, looking at this situation, like, everyone knows what's going on in it when you're looking at it, like, raw, but he's not breaking the law. So it's just one of them ones, like, Donny's getting his clicks and views in it. So it's one of them ones. That's how it works, isn't it? So, in your quick thing, just drop a like, comment, subscribe. All right, then.